shirt's upside down.
All right, we're here. Welcome to the Please Subscribe show. It's November 2nd. I'm Cole. This is my wife, Linda. And we are looking at a daily question. So today's daily question is, what does crepuscular mean? Does it mean to fluctuate slightly? Relate to twilight? Being malevolent? Or escabrate a situation? And what does it relate to? So leave a comment if you think you know. We know the answer. And we're just going to see if you know what it means. You can all obviously look it up, but did you want to tell them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll tell you next time on what it means. All right. Y'all have a good day today. I've got to go run and change a filter out in Irving. And then Linda's going to eventually serve hot dogs and food and
What are you gonna say? Hot dogs like hot dogs
and hamburgers to people.
More like drinks.
Grandma's calling. All right,
cool.
Y'all have a great day.
Let's see if Grandma knows that answer.
All right, go ahead. And what's the name of the word?
Crepuscular.
Let me see it.
There you go.
Crepuscular.
There. Most people guess what I guessed, but the answer is
related to twilight. Crepuscular. Okay. What did I say? Crepuscular?
No, you never said what it was. You told me personally.
You say it's crepuscular? Crepuscular. I think it's crepuscular.
That's fine. But you...
So most likely one of the most important shots of Kubrick in filming this was probably this shot here when it zooms out and shows the tapestry. It's really a painting. It was painted on a huge wall. And we're going to see when it cuts from the zoom. And there is the wide shot. And this is an important shot in the movie. It shows Barry Lyndon and his son, Brian Patrick Lyndon. And you can see the entire room, the light coming in, showing the tapestry, which is pretty much the film itself. You have angels and the tree here. This is very Baroque. It's a Baroque painting. I can't recall this painting. I've seen it before. I probably studied this painting. But this is the shot that I would think Kubrick would think is one of the most important shots. Barry Lyndon and Brian Patrick Lyndon, his son, sitting on in this area with this light coming through, this huge room, and this huge couch. Very Stanley Kubrick. I'm going to get it level here. That looks like a painting. Okay, so a lot of tragedy has happened in the last hour of the film of Barry Lyndon, 1975, Stanley Kubrick. At this point, he's lost his son due to a horse accident. His son was not supposed to ride the horse. His wife tried to commit suicide with a small dose of poison, but it didn't work. And he's been taken to brandy and drinking. And this looks very much like a painting when you see it. Of that era of the 1700s. I guess it would be the 1800s. This would be the 18th century. It'd be 18th century paintings, because it took place in this would be like 1780 right now. Amazing. And we'll probably cut here. I'm not doing much more on this one. I've got about 30 more minutes of the film. All right, so Barry Lyndon is challenged by his stepson, Lord Bullingdon, to a duel. Lord Bullingdon's gun misfires, and so Barry Lyndon decides to throw the bullet away on his and misfire his gun by pointing it to the ground or just not doing a fair shot. And then finally, Lord Bullingdon requires more satisfaction, so they allow him to fire again, and he hits Barry Lyndon's leg, and so he has to go to a doctor to help his leg. And this is a scene showing the carriage ride, I think, that's associated with that. All right, so this is the actress Mrs. Keene, and that's Ryan O'Neal playing Barry Lyndon. This is him healing up from the wound from Lord Bullington, played by Vitali, who was one of the assistants to Stanley Kubrick. I skipped that scene, but this is the scene where he's resting up by Mom. I don't know exactly how Kubrick did it. I don't think they CGI'd it. So Barry Lyndon loses his leg to the duel. They probably just brought the leg down into the bed, just like they would do in the theater. This is the last little segments of the movie, and that's one of his dear friends that's coming to visit him while he's resting up after the surgery. So Barry Lyndon is asked to leave the household of Lady Lyndon because of his debts, and to avoid jail, they give him compensation. I think they take him to a safe place, and so Ryan O'Neal's exit is gone. This is the stepson, Lord Bullington, helping the helping Lady Lyndon fill out all the debts and stuff that Barry Lyndon had rung up. And that's what they're going through right here. They're solving all the problems. So it kind of brings in a resolution to his motivation of wanting to duel his stepfather, and the stepfather has to leave. I don't know, we got 5 more minutes left in the movie. So after the, I guess you could call it allowance, is given to Barry Lyndon, 500 guineas, I think is how they say it. Lady Lyndon signs, I guess you could call it like a check, so that he can have his 500 guineas to take care of him so they don't lock him up. It ends with an epilogue. It was in the reign of George III that the aforesaid personage lived and quarreled, good or bad, handsome or ugly, rich or poor. They are all equal now. And we cut. Yes, dear.
Tortillas, please wrap it up.
I'll try to wrap up the tortillas. I'm sorry about that.
Just shut the door to the trash.
I'll shut the door to the trash. I'm sorry about that.
We're not focused.
Written for the screen. I like
Roaches
that.
and roaches.
Written for the screen.
Shut that too.
Written
Look, what did you
for
do?
the screen, produced and directed by Stanley Kubrick. And we cut here. I have crawled up attics before. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
And we cut here.
Is it a big attic like my grandpa's house, or is it a small one?
It's a mansion. All right, we're having internet issues at my place, so I'm going to go to Apple, upload a show, and the vlog is going to be way shorter, probably just showing mileage, maybe drop off points. I don't even know. I'll probably just show mileage. That's about it, probably, until the issue is solved. Eventually, once I get caught up on all the other shows, I might could show a little bit more, do like maybe a 20-minute show only. Right. Hey, Apple. So it's going to take some change. There's going to be changes. The iMac is very, very different on the iMovie than the phones. It's far more complex, and it can lay everything down in a cut, so you can speed edit everything. But we're going to have to limit the vlog, so I'm just going to be showing mileage for now until our internet is back up to par with Spectrum. All right, welcome to the show. We're doing Roadie. We are going 12 miles. We'll be there in 17 minutes. The time for the pickup will be 6:49 in the p.m. problem. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Yeah, you have a good day. And happy Thanksgiving coming up. So in these, you want to pull them rather than push it. Oh dear, that's Halloween stuff. Looks like it's got a dragging wheel on it. All right. Home Depot. It takes practice. These, you want to put some kind of padding on the bottom. Not like that. And there's 8 of them for it. I would say a economy size tarp. Which is, I don't know. Go to the airport. We got 4 more right here. So I'm probably going to activate the back seat, which is what he wants me to do. And we'll move this up this way. So November 4th, they're coming out to look at it. So it'll be easy for you till then. But it won't be on Thanksgiving because we'll probably have it then too. So, and we still have Apple. Some things I'll be able to do for short. And then some things I won't be able to do. I'll show a little bit. I was lucky to have the show moving into that place anyway. It took them a long time to get to this point though. A very long time. Sod or something, it's called mulch. That should be good for now. It's kind of has like a, it's damp. So, but your truck will be able to pick it up good if you're able to do it. All right, we'll go ahead and put this up and we'll head off. If you, I mean, you know, if you have a truck, they're usually like $40 orders, but I know your truck is important to you. Yes, thank you. Because everything's got to be perfecto in the military life though, doesn't it? Not a single mistake. They'll figure out in a couple of days. Well, and that took about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. All right, 7.7 miles. We'll be there in 18 minutes. Arrival time for the mulch will be 7:23 in the PM. And this snack break is brought to you by Slim Jim's Beef and Cheese. Drop will be right under $11. Be getting used to this, which is called traffic, especially Thanksgiving. Probably will be going to the airport tomorrow. There's a real good chance we will be. We'll have to see. It's not too bad. I'll see if it gets any worse. It doesn't really look too bad right now. The time on it is about 7:44. Alright guys, heading on 820. Going into the gates of Fort Worth, which I call, well, it's passing Mark Fort Parkway, known as the gates of Fort Worth. It is the gates of Fort Worth. It's where they keep the good people in and the bad people out. We are through the gates of Fort Worth right now. So I had to go through the same thing when I was married to Angel. There's like these 20-year-old managers, and I worked with one named Natalie, and it was very difficult. But I was able to keep the job, but I worked at a bank for like 4 years. I think I worked under her authority. She was kind of a supervisor. She eventually moved up to a manager, and then she just disappeared from the bank and just completely left. I think that when I was trained by her, and she was like a 20-year-old, and they put these supervisors that are like 20 years of age. I think it's sometimes a burden on the company, because wisdom is more important than like speed and things like that. Wisdom is the most, it's like very important in management. And Linda's having that problem at Sonic, and that's how it is in the fast food industry. You know, you're going to run across younger managers that are inexperienced, and they lack wisdom, or they lack doing wise things, and they learn that as they go. So that's just how life is.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Fountain.
Okay. There he is.
Hey, baby, how are you?
There's Kitty.
Hi.
There's Kitty. And there's Linda.
Hi, how are y'all?
All right, let's do a sign off here. All right, guys, we made it back, and here she is, our beautiful wife, Linda. And let me kiss you. I just joking.
Don't know, my ear kind of hurts. Ow, ow.
Here.
But you were squirming. We got that.
Okay. Little peck. Okay, we got Thanksgiving coming up, so this is a tough one for November. Let's go this way so we're more in the light. Hope you enjoyed the Barry Lyndon vlogs. We got one more tonight that will come up. Thank you so much for watching. Kitty's over there. We're going to get Kitty some Sheba. And also, we leave our PayPal if you want to be a channel supporter. You please subscribe. Also, tell your friends and hit the notifying bell so you know when the next video is coming up. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Here, happy Thanksgiving coming up.